everybody. Thank you for joining me here on my YouTube channel where I talk about motivational quotes pertaining to an array of different topics, and I kind of motivate you guys on these topics because I believe there are some things that will make us better people and will make the world a better place for all of us to live in the near future. And so with that being said, the topic I have today for you guys is being yourself. I talked about being you and being your true you. What I'm going to be touching on today is the idea that, when we get into different groups of people, when we meet new people, we like to put on this facade or we like to make a good first impression, but being yourself, that should be the good first impression. And that's what I'm going to be touching on today. And then obviously motivating you guys to just continue to be yourself and continue to show the world that, you belong here, because after you, there will be no one else like you. So with that being said, let's get on to my amazing quotes for you guys today. I think you guys are going to enjoy them, all right? So like I talked about in my intro, what I'm going to be touching on today was the idea that when we get into different groups of people, when we meet new people, or we kind of go about our lives and we go into different jobs or different aspects of our life, we put on a face, we kind of put on this little facade, in order for people to like us and not really show our true selves, because we don't want to scare people off, or we don't want to give too much of our energy. And I also say this too, that it's okay to hold yourself off, because what I do believe is that you don't want to spend your energy everywhere. You don't want to give your time, or you don't want to give too much of yourself to everybody. And so that's okay too, but also don't try and bend over backwards, or don't try to do the most for someone who may not even be in your life after you meet them in that moment. So what I want you guys to get away from this, or what you guys to take away from this, is that just be you. Be true to yourself, and no matter who you meet, no matter who you come across, try to be your honest to God self, because they'll appreciate that more than you trying to put on a front and trying to be somebody that you're not, or trying to please them when in reality, you shouldn't want to please anybody. Everyone should want to get to know you, and you should want to get to know people. So the quote I have for you guys right now comes from anonymous boy, man, woman, girl, whoever it may be that wrote this. Says, "Don't change so people will like you. Be yourself, and the right people will love the real you." So I hope you guys like that quote, and I hope you guys take it to heart and really let that dwell in your mind, so that next time you go about your life, next time you go about meeting new people, or maybe going to different friend groups, realize how you act, realize the kind of mannerisms you use, and realize what you are doing and how it is that maybe you're changing, and how it is that you project yourself in a different way. Everyone you meet and everyone you know has a different narrative and a different idea of who you are in their mind. A different you exists in so many different people that you met over your lifetime leading up until this point. And so what you need to hold true to yourself is that you've been you ever since you met those people. No matter how life goes, no matter where life takes you, you'll know that you were your true self no matter where you went and no matter who you met. And when you get into a job, when you get into a career, I just really think being you and showing this job what you have to offer and what you bring to the table is the best way to go about, maybe getting that job, or maybe selecting yourself in a career or whatever it may be that you're trying to get into. So yeah, be your true self and be true to who you are, because later on in life, when you're tested on your true beliefs, believe yourself to be, you'll know that doesn't really matter, because I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table, and I know what I offer to this world, and this thing isn't going to change me, or this thing isn't going to sway me in a different way just because it knocks me out a little bit. Okay guys, so this next one is obviously the kind of motivational part I have for you guys, and just to remind you that in this giant world filled with over 7 trillion or 7 billion people, I think it's trillion, you kind of lose yourself. You kind of lose yourself to your phone. You lose yourself to these ideals that the world says that you should be. And what I want you guys to notice, and want you guys to start forming in your life, is the habits that, this is not really real. Everything you see on your phone, everything that they are showing you is false. I mean, yeah, obviously I'm here, filming this and telling you guys about my experiences. I'm documenting my life as I go. And what I share with you guys is what I believe in these moments, because obviously things are going to change when I'm 30, or things are going to change when I'm 25. And so what I want you guys to take away from what I'm showing here today, I want you guys to see is life is a progressive thing. It's not a sprint, but a marathon. It's something that you continuously run and continuously change in. And so, yeah, I'm giving you guys the real me as much as I can. Obviously, like I said in the beginning, I don't give too much of myself. This isn't where my whole life is headed. This isn't where I imagine myself being in the future. This is something that, I love to do, and it's something I enjoy doing. And you know what? If it takes me even further in the place that I want to go, man, that would be amazing, because I just believe in sowing the seeds now. I can enjoy and reap those fruits later on. And yes, what I want you guys to take away from this is that you're one of a kind. Don't let the world put you in this box. Don't let the world tell you what you should be based off of something that you see on your screen. Once you know what you bring to the table, people will be begging you to come take a seat at theirs. I'm gonna say that one more time. Once you know what you bring to the table, people will be begging you to come take a seat at theirs. And that's just how life's gonna go. You're gonna meet people who really, really like you. You're gonna meet people who would think that you're just the most amazing person in the world, and you're gonna meet people who really don't like you. And that's just the way things are, and that's the way that things are going to be. But as long as you know who you truly are and what you believe to be in your life, whether it be people, things, or careers, whatever it may be that you think that you deserve, or know that this is what I want in my life and I'm not gonna settle for less. Always remember that this world is never going to have another you. So be yourself and don't fold or don't conform to what society wants you to do or what people think you should do. Be you and continue to transform. And the quote I have for you guys today, and I know it's a person, but I didn't write it down. You'll see his name right here. I think it's like Edwin, something like that. But the quote says, by being yourself, you put something wonderful in the world that was not there before. Don't think that this world is filled with too much of one thing or too much of the other, because it really isn't. There's no one else like you. There's no one else like me. And that's what we have to hold true to our hearts in order to move forward, in order to prosper in this world, because God made you for a reason. All right? All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me here on my channel, on my YouTube channel. Please subscribe, like, please comment down below. I have a question for you. If you feel as though you do act different in different friend groups, let me know down below what you're thinking, and I'll respond, and I'll let you know how you can go about that and what I think to be the best course of action for you. And also, if you have come from that point in your life where like, oh, I was acting like that, I was putting on a mask every time I went to different friend groups, let people know down below, or let me know how you overcame it, because it was something in my life that I definitely dealt with before. I've always seen myself as a leader just because my mom implanted that in my brain. But there was a time in my life where I felt like I was trying to be something that people wanted me to be, instead of being who I was or being who I wanted to be. So yeah, comment down below, and I appreciate you guys so much. Join me next Friday where I have a new topic for you guys. And yeah, happy Easter Sunday, happy Good Friday. I'm wishing you all the best. Once again, continue to stay safe, continue to wear your mask, continue to stay healthy, work out, eat that good food, eat the bad food, doesn't really matter. Continue to take care of your body and take care of your health. And remember to do more, want more, give more, not only for yourself, but for the people around you. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next week, all right? Thank you guys so much. Thank you.